Nuevamente, Marco here in my video, and today we're going to be talking about Ondo Finance, and they have recently acquired Strangelove Labs to accelerate their full stack RWA platform development. As a number one Ondo bull, and I want to bring you guys the most content for Ondo as I can because I really do believe in them. So yeah, if you want to see more content like this about Ondo, please let me know in the comment section down below, or just leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And thank you so much for all the recent support recently. I love you guys. I really wouldn't be doing this without you. So let's get into the news. So this acquisition significantly expands Ondo's engineering and product capabilities to develop infrastructure for bringing RWAs on chain at scale. So basically this is just like a talent acquisition. Obviously they're going to buy out Strangelove Labs, but they are also bringing in a lot of the talent that they return, and we'll see who those talented people are. So Strangelove Labs bring a track record of developing product grade infrastructure across multiple blockchain ecosystem. This team has contributed to fundamental technology spanning from interoperability protocols and SDK frameworks to custom chain deployments. As part of the acquisition, and this is really important, Jack Zampolin, a former CEO of Strangelove Labs, will join Ondo Finance as the Vice President of Product. That's really important. With this acquisition, Ondo Finance is positioned as the only full stack tokenized asset platform with omni-chain asset issuance, protocol design, and blockchain development capabilities. And then we see here a little bit, and this is what Nathan Allman had to say, the founder and CEO of Ondo Finance. He says, this acquisition reinforces our commitment to building the foundational infrastructure to bringing financial markets on chain. Strangelove engineering depth and proven execution will help us bring scalable, interoperable finance products to a global audience. So that's really cool. And the CEO of Strangelove, Jack, said, Strangelove was founded to build secure, modular blockchain infrastructure. Joining Ondo gives us the opportunity to bring in that experience to the leading platform for real-world assets and accelerate the development of crucial infrastructure to help RWAs scale and thrive all on-chain. So really, really cool. Nice short article. And then Nuevamente, Marco here in my video, and today we're going to be talking about the State of Solana and real world assets, or RWA, and this is going to be one of the biggest, if not the biggest, hot topics, and it has already been. You know, Larry Fink from BlackRock has been talking about it. We're going to be going over this report by Messari and by Matthew Nate. Please follow him. I just started following him. He's basically an analyst at Messari, and he did a great job with this report. It's only a 20-minute read. I'm just going to be going over all the hot topics and what I think you guys should be knowing and looking for, as well as all this information is from app.rwa.xyz. Really good platform. I suggest everyone that's into RWA, Solana. Really, they have basically everything. So you can see here if they have Ethereum, CK Zinc, Solana, Aptos, Stellar, Polygon, Algorand, Arbitrum, Avalanche, and Plum. So yeah, and I'm not going to say this but because it doesn't need to be said, but Ethereum right now leads in RWA and everything. They have all the biggest stable coins. So yeah, this is just a growing sector, and hopefully Solana can one day be just like Ethereum. Anyways, real world assets on Solana are valued at over $418 million, up 140% year to date. Hopefully this number increases, right? Hopefully we get 1 billion this year. Ondo's USDY, which we talked about before, leads the category with $175 million of 41% market share, followed by other assets like OUSG, which is also by Ondo, ACRED, and BUIDL. Backed brought tokenized equities to Solana in partnership with Kraken with X stocks on June 30th, 2025, allowing over 40,000 wallets to hold X stock within 1 week, which is super impressive. Like this is gonna increase to 100,000 hopefully sometime soon. Superstate, Ondo, and Step Finance plan to deliver tokenized equities later this year. R3 plans to bring over 10 billion in tokenized assets from Corda, its permission distributed ledger technology platform, to Solana. R3 supports the issuance and transfers tokenized assets for regulated financial institutions. Maple Finance, Syrup USDC, and we made a video about Maple Finance and one of the people that are working there. Really good video. I suggest you guys watch it. But quickly rose to a market cap of $16 million since its launch in June 2025. 52.2 Syrup USDC tokens have been issued. So that's really great and amazing. And Solana is home to some of the most exotic RWAs like BlackRock, Apollo, tokenized real estate, unique physical goods, and collectibles. So there's basically a roadmap here, and there's 4 different sections. So there's the yield bearing like Ondo, Franklin Templeton, Van Eck. There's also non-yield bearing, which is Parcel, that you guys love Parcel. I can make another video about that. Baxes, that we already covered Baxes. On-chain equities like X stocks, and infrastructure. We talked about PETH, Chainlink, and Radium. And I can talk about all the other ones if you want me to. Obviously, this list excludes stablecoins. So the most important thing I wanted to say about this is here. Solana appeal stems from its high throughput, near zero transaction costs, and robust developer ecosystem. And every single one of these is going to improve heavily this year. The near zero transaction costs are going to be even faster, the high throughput, and the robust developer ecosystem. More and more developers are coming to Solana and building on Solana, which is what we want to see, right? So here is the yield bearing. So Solana's total RWA value is here, like I said, 418 million, and we can see here. So USDY leads the charge, OUSG leads the charge, ACRED, BUIDL, Benji, T-Bill, and others. And like I said, I expect this number to keep increasing. So yield bearing RWAs are the most significant and fastest growing segment in Solana's RWA landscape, capturing the vast majority of non-stablecoin RWA issued. These assets, ranging from tokenized US treasuries to institutional funds and private credit, provide on-chain investors with direct exposure to off-chain yield streams, often with enhanced composability and 24/7 accessibility compared to their traditional FI counterparts. What this means is basically, you guys know that on the market is during the week, and from I think it's like 9:30 to 4. So yeah, basically you can trade all these assets 24/7 if you're an accredited investor. Hopefully these stuff clears and non-accredited investors can start investing in a lot of these products. So we have tokenized US securities, which have a 91% market share with 9 offerings. And this excludes obviously X stocks, and there's 61 different stocks that they offer that are valued at $51 million. But we can see here, US Treasuries, $333 million, institutional funds, $30 million, and non-US debt, $2.3 million. So let's see if these numbers increase. I think they can. I definitely think they can. So tokenized treasuries, what they are is that they offer a digital wrapper from the world's most liquid and trusted yield instruments, and have become a foundational pillar for on-chain asset management, stablecoin collateralization, and DAO treasury operations. Solana's tokenized treasury markets has grown from a small base to encompassing a range of products from both native and cross-chain asset issuers. So obviously here we have OUSG and USDY, BUIDL, that's by BlackRock, Benji from Franklin Templeton. I'm just gonna scroll over, take a screenshot, pause the video, read everything. Really don't want to go over everything because there's a lot of information. We're gonna be tokenized institutional funds, the Apollo, Libre Capital, and Maple Finance, which is the private credit sector. And Huma, obviously I cannot use Huma here in New York, but if you're outside of New York and you can use it, definitely take advantage of what Huma is doing, and Huma Institutional is doing a lot of great stuff. So now we're going to on-chain equities, and what I want to talk about here is X stocks. So X stock is a suite of tokenized US equities and ETFs offered by BACT, a regulated Swiss issuer, in partnership with Kraken. Obviously, they offer sexy products to non-US clients, and hopefully that's going to expand and be more available to everyone. The biggest one that people hold is the S&P 500 X stock, and it's the largest by value with almost 10,000 holders with a market cap of 6.8 million. And the second largest is Tesla stock with almost 10,000 again, and a $6.2 million in market cap. Ondo, every time I can talk about Ondo, and I'll talk positively. So Ondo Global Markets is a forthcoming product suite from Ondo Finance designed to offer non-US investors direct access to tokenized public equities and ETFs, Rather than issuing a synthetic asset or ETF, Ondo's platform will function as an on-chain brokerage interface where real shares are held in custody and linked to a wallet held on tokens like on Tesla. These tokens will serve as programmable representation of ownership and be issued as collateral or transferred between whitelisted users. This is so big, like I cannot even describe how big this is. People that are not in the US are going to be able to invest in US stocks. Like this is mind-blowing. Like this is really mind-blowing. And next, we have non-yield bearing assets. While yield bearing assets dominate Solana's RWA, non-yield bearing products play a crucial role in expanding the asset universe and demonstrating the flexibility of Solana's infrastructure. So Solana does basically everything, like literally basically everything. These include tokenized real estate, unique physical goods, and collectibles. And we've talked about almost all of these. We haven't talked about meta health, but we'll talk about it. I'll make a video about this in a little bit. But yeah, we talk about Parcel. Parcel enables users to invest in price movement of specific geographic real estate markets, such as those in major US, and even I think they have Dubai now, from what I remember, without owning physical property by tracking price indices, so price per square foot, and creating tradable markets for these metrics. Parcel provides a liquid, accessible, and low-fee way to gain exposure to real estate trends. This is so big. This is so huge. Like, please use all of these products. Like, all these products I'm talking about, please use them. Another one that you can use is Baxis. Baxis operates as a peer-to-peer marketplace for fine and rare spirits. I met these people. They're legit, real human beings. The whiskey that I bought, I didn't buy it, but they had like a little share. It was the Bear Stearns. For those that do not know Bear Stearns, really famous by Jim Cramer. He was saying, oh, Bear Stearns is fine, Bear Stearns is good. And I think like the next day or following week, they declare bankruptcy. Anyways, they have bottles authenticated, vaulted, and tokenized as NFTs on Solana. Users can trade, store, and insure their collections with NFT, serving as a proof of ownership and redemption mechanism for the physical assets. What's important about this, and what people don't understand, that they see NFTs and like, oh my god, NFTs, like here we go again, is a lot of these, marketplaces, they don't, I'm not going to say all of them, but some of them don't offer the real product, right? They say, oh, we have this, and it's not real, it's not authentic. This one at least ensures that it's like real, authentic, and yeah, I think it's a great product, and I met them, and they're really nice people. Anyways, last but not least, the RWA infrastructure. So that is R3. So R3 is a UK-based financial technology company that provides enterprise-grade distribution ledger solutions for regulated financial institutions. While not a direct issuer or investor in RWAs, R3 functions as a technology enabler. It offers middleware and compliance tooling to support the issuance and transfers of tokenized assets for permissioned environments to perform on public networks like Solana. Next one is Drift, and then Camino Finance, and finally Pfizer. Pfizer, I had a friend that was working at Pfizer, and then yeah, I just remember that. Sorry, I know, really random. And some other infrastructures like PEEF Network, Wormhole, and Chainlink CCIP. So yeah, let me know what your thoughts about the video. I think we kind of covered all of it. I love these reports. Also follow Messari and follow Matthew. These are really important for the growth and the understanding and the education of the system. So Solana's RWA ecosystem has undergone remarkable expansion, evolving from a handful of experimental projects like a robust and diverse institutional credible market segment. So yeah, nothing more to say here. Solana is not only poised to rival Ethereum in an institutional RWA market, but to define the standard for programmable, global, and democratized finance in the blockchain era. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts. Please, if you like the content, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. Leave a like and comment. Whether positive or negative, if I'm wrong, if Solana's not the future, if Ondo's not the future, please let me know. And let me know which one you think is really the future. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.